Hey there, it's Karen from Hawk Intuitive Journeys, and messages are just non-stop this morning. I just finished up a reading for someone else that had to do with work, and there is another one that needed to come out too. This is a separate energy, and I really am just going to dig in. Well, first, but if this resonates with you, this reading feels very specific to someone's energy. If you resonate with this and you don't get all the messages from it or the specifics that you think you need, please email me and book a reading with me, and we will dig into what your situation looks like and what this all means for you. You'll know it if that happens for you. So my email is in the box below. I have never pulled cards from this deck either. That happened with the last deck as well. I got this deck in probably 2 weeks ago, and I haven't read for anybody else anyway. So I shuffled, and this one just flew out. This is the one speaking right now. This, to me, is about a woman who is used to putting on different masks throughout her life, in different parts of her life. She wears one for work, she wears one for at home, she wears one for, her social life. And she has decided to put down all of those other masks and look at herself in the mirror and say, what does my own face really look like? What does my authentic self look like? I don't even know what my own face looks like anymore, because I'm so used to playing this role for this person over here and playing this role for this person over here. They're telling me generational, so it looks to me like this has been either a situation that has been influenced by a grandmother. They're telling me a grandmother specifically, or a mother, or both. That's the way that they were, that's the way that they were. These are the expectations that they have for this woman. They're showing me these nesting dolls, these Russian nesting dolls, and to me it feels very Russian. So I don't know if that is specific to someone out there that, their family is Russian, or their grandmother is. They keep taking me back to grandmother. I just looked up at the clock and it said 1707, so the sevens are kind of important. It almost feels as if it is their grandmother speaking right now. Give me just 1 second, and I'm going to see what she has to say. As hard as she was on you, she loved you so much, and you just didn't know it enough. She loved the real you. She loved that you more than anybody else, but because of her conditioning, because of the way that she was raised and the mask that she had to put on, her unhappiness and her inability to be herself and show who she really was trickled down to you, and she has a lot of guilt for that. This is a woman who's passed, obviously. She feels guilt for that, and she wants you to clear that. She wants you to know that that is not your responsibility anymore. You do not have to carry on those traits for everyone else, and you have the power to do that. You saw the real her, too. You knew who she really was. She's telling me intuitive. She was an intuitive, and you could see that in her, but she had to shut that down immediately because it's not okay to be seen that way. She sees that in you, and she's telling you, it's okay, show yourself. It's okay to show yourself, because look how beautiful you are. This face is so natural looking, and these gorgeous rosy cheeks, and it doesn't look like there's any makeup on at all. This, your natural, authentic self, is the mask that you should be wearing from now on. And she's guiding you to do that. She's telling me that she's been trying to speak with you about it, but you have your intuitive gifts shut down right now because of the effect of all of this on you. She wants you to get into a space of allowing so that you can allow the messages in, because she's dying to talk to you. She's saying that you're going to want validation for this, so she wants me to pull a couple of cards for validation. Which deck should I use for that? This one right here. No, it's not this one. She wants me to use this one here. The same deck, but another card for it. Just a minute, come on. They keep telling me babushka. It's either Russian or Polish. They're telling me babcha. And there's a babcha in my family too. It's extended family, but they're showing me her face, so they're saying babcha. What's the validation message that you have? That's too many. Can you just give me one? I haven't read this deck before. Could you just give me one babcha, please? Alright, whoever this is, she's wanting you to open your energy up and not be scared and be open to this next message that comes through, because it's going to be just evident to you that yes, this message is for you. So just take a deep breath and close your eyes and allow this message to come in from her. Oh, that's funny. I was looking through this deck earlier, and this one, for some reason, stood out to me. I think it was on the bottom of the deck earlier. Alright, so let me show it to you. I hope you guys can see this. There's a mermaid inside of a globe. I don't know if somebody maybe has a, like one of those snow globes. The butterflies in here and the dove, they're all signs, they're spirit signs. So in this snow globe that you have, you see her in it. She gave it to you, maybe. The mermaid is either an actual mermaid that's in there, or it's representative of the water within the snow globe. Maybe it's one that has water or fish in it, or something. All of these fishes down here. Maybe it's your fish tank. Is it a fish tank? Maybe there's a mermaid in your fish tank. They're not making it clear to me, and I think that's on purpose. They just took the image and wiped it right out of my head. The snow globe was very clear. The fish tank, it's possible that it could be a fish tank. This reminds me of those little, just those little figurines and those little statues that you put in a fish tank to decorate it. The plastic plants that you put in there. These look like those plastic plants that you put in there. Whatever that is for you, this is the message that is being delivered to you as validation, that this is your grandmother, this is someone from your past who is bringing that meaning to you. And that's it. They're not specifying it at all. I'm not meant to know the answer to that. I don't need to be the translator in this situation. This is a direct message. This one is for you. You tap into your intuition and tell me what it means. Leave me a comment, send me an email, let me know what this means for you. Alright, they're wanting me to pull a message from this one here. The deck is called Spirit Messages, Oracle deck. She's saying that this is a really important time in your life. You can feel the transition of it. You can feel what it means. You can hear the messages. That it's garbled though under the water. If you transform yourself into this mermaid, you'll be able to hear what those underwater messages are. This dove represents spirit. You will be able to hear the messages that are coming in from her. And she's wanting you to allow it. This woman, this mermaid has her eyes closed. Yeah, she's wanting you to, like I said before, close your eyes, allow the energy in. Even if it's maybe at night, maybe before you go to sleep, set the intention that you'll allow in a dream message from her as well. That might help. But she has something important to tell you that only she would be able to tell you. She doesn't even want to tell you it through me. But she does have advice. What message do you have for her? This to me feels like, if this is you, this feels like someone maybe in their late 40s, early 50s. Not the grandmother, but the person who's watching this video. 50s, maybe very, very early 60s. I don't think it would be much older than that. It's like you're far enough along in your life that you're established, your kids have grown up, you have stepped into this next phase of your life. Like, I'm putting down my mom mask. My kids are all, on their own and out of college and have jobs of their own. And I took off this mask because what is this mask? Feels like work. No, it feels like, I don't know what that one is. Either way, you're stepping into a new phase in your life and you're trying to figure out what to do with that. It's, they're telling me midlife crisis. I hate that term. It's just realizing that you're developing into a new person, and that new person, it's like you've come full circle because it's who you've always been anyway. But your ability to reveal that and speak your truth and stand in your authentic self creates this new image. It creates this new person that she wants you to show to the world because you're beautiful. Maybe Pisces. They're showing me the fish again. Might be someone who is a Pisces, or the grandmother was a Pisces. Thank you. Embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. I just said that. You are becoming a different person. It's like your own energetic chemistry is changing. When you start to embrace your intuitive gifts, when you start to understand who you are at a soul's level, you change the chemistry of your own energy. And they're telling they're telling you to sit there, close your eyes, get to a space of allowing it and let it happen. It's going to be beautiful. There's nothing to be afraid of. Sit there and enjoy it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard, but in a totally transformational way. It's going from this person, unsure, what do I do with all of this? How do I make it happen? It's very unsure, that kind of energy. Embrace the moment and embrace the fact that you have no idea what's going to happen, but you're just going to receive it. Just sit in a place of allowing and receive it, because it's beautiful, it's glowing, it's energetic, it's for you. And if you close your eyes, that's when you're able to see it. That's beautiful. She just said, close your eyes, baby. Imagine this. The close your eyes. I don't know if she used to say that to you or would talk you to sleep. But those were specific words. Yeah. It's healthy, it's vibrant, it's very young. You're going to feel younger than you ever did before. I wonder if this mask here may even be like a divorce. You've taken off the wife mask because you've gotten through a divorce, and now it's what do I do with this? Part of the reason that this happened is because you were not living your authentic truth. Not that it's your fault, but because it wasn't meant to be. You weren't meant to carry that role into this next phase of your life. And so just have faith that this next phase of your life, this evolution that you're going through, is going to be so refreshing. You're going to feel younger than you ever did before. You're going to feel more you than you ever did before. That's amazing. That's a really amazing message. Anyway, okay, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Forward this along to someone if you know someone that might resonate with it. If you yourself are resonating with it, please get in touch with me. My email address is in the box down below. Click the little bell for notifications to get notified the next time that I post a video. And yeah, thanks for coming.